Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty One coming to you with another video. Today's Eagles have decided to cut a little bit more guys from their roster. I made a video earlier this morning pertaining to such a situation, so go back and view that video before you come to this one. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to this video, because this is what it's all about, what goes on in the Eagles front office, the entire team, the organization, the entire coaching staff, all the above. This is what I try to bring to you guys so you know what's going on. All right, now I mentioned earlier in the first video that the Eagles cut 4 guys from the roster. Now they done cut a little bit more, and some of these guys are very familiar with the Eagles coaching. Actually players. Actually today, Jeff Mullane has reported that James Bradberry is expected to survive the cuts. The Eagles reportedly reached out for trade offers, but the cornerback transition to safety has been slow. All right, now here are the releases. Veteran wide receiver Paris Campbell is also being cut by the team. Campbell looked great in the spring, but injuries sidelined him too long to earn a spot. He could be an option to come back on the Eagles practice squad unless he signs elsewhere. He more likely to sign elsewhere because he's a veteran player. Most veteran players can latch on to other teams once they clear waivers. Okay, the Eagles have also played tight end Albert O on IR, their second destination. They put another guy also on IR today. I mentioned that later into the video. The second destination, after he underwent core muscle repair, he's expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks, but is eligible to return this season. There's just over an hour left for the roster to get down to 53 guys. Following additional testing, wide receiver Anaya Smith will start the season on IR after suffering an ankle injury in the final preseason game. An IR destination means Smith won't count toward the final roster 3-man limit. From what I've been told, the rules would change on that first. Once a guy is placed on IR, he takes up a roster spot. But now, after the rules changed this past season, he just be on IR. He will not count against the roster. Okay, tight end depth hasn't been very solid this offseason. The Eagles waive E.J. Jenkins as they continue to search for tight end 3. Sources of note: former Eagles tight end 2 Jason Jack-Stoll was released by the Giants on Tuesday, and someone Howie Roseman might consider bringing him back into the mix. The team had 22 moves to make before the 4 p.m. deadline. The Eagles are releasing wide receiver John Ross. This is no surprise. This actually was expected. The speedy receiver has had a good camp, but suffered a concussion in the second preseason game. Ross was already a bubble guy, but the team bringing in Jahan Dotson, Ross ended up released. Although he could be someone they could look at to bring back on the practice squad, he very unlikely to latch on with the Eagles again. So some team might pick him up depending on who needs a wide receiver. Okay, the Eagles waived Lew Nichols after the running back did some good things this summer and spent much of the last season on the team practice squad. The team now has 24 moves to make to get down to 50-man roster. The Eagles are waiving offensive line Jason Poe, who was added late in camp to help with injuries along the line. The team also came up injury settlement with defensive back Makai Gardner, I think that's his name. They got 25 moves before Tuesday deadline. Okay, the rookie camp tryout led to the roster spot for cornerback Sean Stevens, but the rookie is among those waived by the Eagles on Monday. Zach McPherson sent out a thank you to Philly, indicating the fourth year player is among those released. Howie Roseman and company have 26 more decisions to make. Okay, despite head coach Nick Sirianni saying good things about Will Greer, he is among those released ahead of the final roster cut. The team is also releasing outside linebacker Julian Akawa. I think that's his name. This is the guy I mentioned in the first video. I got to go back and check it. They got 28 more moves to make for the roster. The Eagles are parting ways with cornerback Perry Nickerson. They have 30 more to cut. Okay, rookie wide receiver Ainias Smith reported suffered an injury during Saturday's final preseason game among the Iron Report. The receiver will undergo an MRI and could be one of the team's 2 non-season ending injuries. I mentioned Ainias Smith earlier in the video. Okay, here we go. The Eagles are waving tight end Kevin Forge, I think that's his name, after claiming him off the Jets earlier this month. The Eagles are waving safety Andre Sam with the hope that they will be bringing back into the practice squad, according to Andrew Macio. Third-year defensive end Tyron Jackson is the next Eagle to be waived, but Jackson had made the Eagle practice squad the past 2 seasons and could be a contender for the 2024 season as well. The Eagles are waiving wide receiver Austin Watkins and wide receiver Griffin Hubert. They have 34 more left to make. Okay, and the Eagles are also released offensive lineman Max Garpling, another guy I mentioned in the first video. The testing from a 2nd-round pick, the 36 more moves to make. All right, now the following guys have been waived: wide receiver Parrish Campbell, John Ross, quarterback Will Grill, outside linebacker Julian Akawar, that's his name, cornerback Perry Nickerson, Max Garpling, offensive lineman, waived. E.J. Jenkins, hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. Light getting to go off. Tight end E.J. Jenkins, running back Lew Nichols, offensive lineman Jason Poe, cornerback Zach McPherson, cornerback Sean Stevens, tight end Kevin Forsk, safety Andre Sam, defensive end Tyron Jackson, wide receiver Griffin Hubert, I think that's his name, wide receiver Austin Wiggins. Now, for trade acquisitions, details are being awaited, and trade departures, details are being awaited. Injury settlements, tight end Albert O and wide receiver Ainias Smith. Okay, now that's the news for the guys that was released today. All of them, including the 4 that I mentioned in the last video. Please go back and check those. Check that video before you come back to this one, because more updates are scheduled to come between now. I said that the Eagles now got another hour to go before more guys are released. They got at least 15 or 20 more guys to release before 4 o'clock. Right now it's 3:12 my time and probably 2 something y'all time, depending where you are. But please go back and check out that last video before you view this one, and then after you view this one, let me know what you think about the releases, who the Eagles could bring back according to reports, or can they actually trade some of these guys they have on the roster currently to make room for more guys, or trade for draft picks. Because the Eagles do need another draft. They have 3rd-round draft pick. They can regain another 3rd-round draft pick, or they can get another 7th-round pick, because they have lost the 5th, a 3rd. They gained a 5th, they lost a 3rd, and they lost 2 7s. So the Eagles could get some more draft picks between 3rd and 7th round. Please let me know what you guys think, and I am out of here. Peace. Enjoy your Tuesday, and more to come later on today. Another video will be coming, so you guys enjoy it. Like I said, peace out, one love.